North Carolina getting here because the Republicans are about their busy work, doing everything they can not to help North Carolina citizens. They are doing everything they can to overturn all 14 of Governor Steins' vetoes. And remember, a veto does not have an expiration of when they can try to overturn it. So just understanding primaries, get y'all asses at them polls and vote. If you are thinking of running to make the state better, now's the time to start going ahead and getting your shit together. Don't wait until it's close to voting time. Now is the time, because this right here is absolutely diabolical that they are thinking that any of these changes are going to be for the betterment of North Carolinians. However, you have HB 318, which is now a law to require local police departments to work with ICE. So I don't want to hear how much you regret your vote. I don't want to hear, this is what it wasn't supposed to be like this. This is exactly what it's supposed to be like. I don't want to hear any of your fucking excuses. All I want to see is your ass in action, making something better out of this. Because this is absolutely going to affect so many children. And here's the thing, in this, they are supposed to detain the accused for 48 hours. And we all know how the accused can look. For 48 hours. We don't even have anywhere to house or quote unquote detain people who are going through a mental health crisis. Where the fuck are we going to keep these people that you all are quote unquote accusing? And remember, there's a quota of how many that they must accuse daily and round up. But then you have people like Representative Carla Cunningham, who is nothing but a Fetterman, just as a woman. And I say this as much as we, try to support, but baby, all skin folk ain't kin folk. And the fact of the matter is, you can tell it would not be surprising if she came out as Republican, because her words, her actions are really aligning with that other side and just, not doing anything for the betterment of people. But I guess she thinks the shock value is going to offer her a proverbial seat at the table. Baby, wrong shade, wrong sex. Let's just go ahead and just put that on out there. They're not going to accept you. And the fact that you're out here saying such inflammatory statements like, all cultures are not equal, and saying that immigrants that are coming here trying to isolate, and think that they can function that way and refusing to adapt, and saying they must assimilate. Girl, have you read the Constitution? Can you read in cursive? Let's just start fucking there. Because at the end of the day, if you really understood how this country, how this fucking state was founded, you would understand. It's so funny how, you want people to assimilate, but you have a foreign language requirement for all students to graduate. Miss me with the fucking bullshit. Because then you also have HB 193, and parents of students in private schools, please understand that this shit right here is about to be fucking diabolical, because this is permitting teachers, parents, and volunteers to carry pew-pews on campus, essentially functioning as, a cheap-ass security. Now, Jeffrey McKneely is, the roly-poly mastermind behind this shit here. Old country bumpkin ass was saying, well, I believe that there are people out here who are qualified, smart enough to have the ability to protect these children in some way until law enforcement arrives. Yeah, it's called allotting maybe some more money so that we could do things like that. Or how about pushing for better reform? No, you are steadily pushing for more people to have pew-pews at a lower age without checks and balances. And then you're going to allow them to go on these children's campuses. So what happens when someone's child is facing the barrel of one? Because you have a parent with a chip on their shoulder? Or what about an accidental piercing mechanism? And now we have to explain to that family that their child's not coming home today because you had an overzealous fucking volunteer. Now, here's the other thing. Laura Budd, that is, for Mecklenburg, said that she believes that, Willie's heart was in the right place. Girl, please grow a fucking spine. No, baby, no one gives a damn about his heart. We want his brain to absolutely function, and know that this right here is a catastrophic mistake waiting in the wings. And again, until it's one of your children that, is facing unfair treatment, or, whatever the case may be, that this right here is not the fix. And we need Democrats to have a fucking spine and let these Republicans know that this is not okay, because they have no problems reaching across the aisle and insulting your ass and telling you, what they will and will not tolerate. And then we wonder why changes are not happening. We have got to do better. We have got to demand and require better, and stop being scared of somebody whose pants is damn near at their chest. Yeah, today I'm pretty disgusted, y'all, because this is just ridiculous. We'll go over the other ones later.
Like and subscribe to Mom's channel.